Good morning, good morning, good morning, and we're starting off the morning, as you can see, in fine spirits, getting rid of one cigarette bush after another. I've been working feverishly this morning. How about develop any sweat? Because as you know, I am a superhuman being. I do not sweat. Good morning to each and every one of you all, and welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados. I know most of you may know where we are because not only we blogged here, but a lot of you actually know this location, whether it be now or many, many years ago. Beautiful, stunning location on where the best coast in the world, not the second best, the best coast in the world. Good morning to each and every one of you. All of you that are calling me Westies, you all continue with your nonsense. It's alright, I can take care of you all very, very soon. You don't have any fear about that. Nick will take care of you. Welcome to Barbados, or welcome to another morning with Jeannette and I. We're going to bring some beauty for you as well. A little bit of strolling. But look at the beautiful morning. I know we had an extended sunrise, as you were seeing. Our co-star, 𝗀𝗀𝗄𝐻 was giving you all notice about an extended start because we really wanted to see the pre-dawn. Those of you who are up early were able to enjoy that. Anyone that's come on recently, you can always go back and have a look at it later on. But look at the beautiful reflections and glows. It is just a stunning, stunning morning. Absolutely beautiful. Right, so just to give you an idea of where we are, I'm going to go back up on a slightly higher elevation here so I can show you something. I had to demonstrate some of my crafts just now in cigarette destruction, cigarette bush destruction. As you would have seen, I've got rid of one leaf, so that's the start anyhow. We're going to go back up at the top. We're going to give you a beautiful, beautiful 360 from up there, let you see the beauty around us, and then we're going to see our morning serenity prayer, the way we like to start every day, asking for peace and quiet and calmness and some kind of stability and guidance. So that's what we do with the serenity prayer. So good morning to you all again. Those of you that stay in this general area, I know you'll be appreciating this sunrise this morning, especially for those who are in a cold, cold location. Alright, so here we go. This is going to be our first circle of love, and then we'll be going straight into serenity prayer. When we come back to this location or to this actual view, we're going to start a serenity prayer. So those of you who'd like to join us, please do so. All others will be back in a few moments. Here we go. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. As you can see, it's a beautiful, beautiful day in Barbados. The blessings of being here to wake up, not only to see this here, but also to experience it and feel the sea breeze and stuff that's blowing right now. Absolutely stunning. Those people that are on here from years ago will remember a lot about this location. Those that were never here before, I'm just going to mention to you what was here and what it was after that, and then what it is now. So first of all, this is where 𝗀𝗃𝗀𝗃 you see located. This was one of my family's homes. right on the seafront itself. At that time, this is a pinnacle that was out here, had no beach below it, where we're going to be walking in a couple of minutes. I will show you where it was, but you can imagine what it was like waking up to this view every morning. Just stunning, stunning. Directly above, the property to the east of us was called Craighwell. Again, family property as well in those days. Talk a little bit more about that in a moment. However, what is closer probably to most of your memories is what these two properties represented. At least the Spinecourt property, the one that we are immediately on right now. Years ago, they used to have a nightclub here called the Garage run by Robbie Walcott. That's just below there where you see that gentleman who's going to do his official later on. That's where the garage was. And then you had a separation fence that were between the two, and then we came into what was known as the Banana Boat. Banana Boat had the live entertainment, merry men, merry boys, who turned into Ivory. Many international bands, or internationally recognized, but local bands played at this location. That's where the dance floor was, that's where the stage was. Just the above side is where the bar used to be. I'm sure many of you will remember that for sure. The garage was actually named very appropriately because it was made up of half-cut cars. There were cars that were cut in there, that were put down in a sitting area that you just go and sit inside of it. And then the bar used to run like along from the sea across to the land side. And then they had a big galvanized fence here that used to separate the car park from the inside section. And you used to have tons of car park. Any of you that stepped back in time that in that era will remember how amazing those places were. Of course, I only heard about them because I'm only 51, and that was obviously before my time. Right here we used to have a massive sea grape tree, probably. I said sea grape tree. Oh shoot, what a mistake this morning. Let me take that back. A massive sea grape bush you see located here. I was able to get rid of that, and as you can see, an almond has resprung in its area, but there was a massive one here. They said it was the sweetest sea grape, so that is absolutely impossible because there's nothing called sweet sea grape. So as usual, you know, the old folk tales are never really built on truth. They have a glimmer of truth because of its location and what it was, but as to the delicious, absolutely impossible. This is the one that I'll be working on next. This morning, as you've seen, I've started the first leaf. A lot of leaves to come down, but I'll bring my maintenance crew later on, and we're going to have a clear window to see for you all real soon. I see somebody saying about too late. It's never too late when I'm on a broadcast, so I hit coming at the right time. As you all can see, co-star, that's C-O-S-T-A-R, is down here this morning. She's been doing a lot of scribing. She's been doing a lot of stuff on the beach itself, and obviously she's been taking tremendous amount of beautiful photos that we'll be sharing later on, because I can't take photos as the camera is in use at the moment, but she has done some amazing photos, a beauty through her eyes, and I can tell you I've seen them. Stunning photos that she will probably be sharing with you all later on in Instagram or some other version. Alright, we said this morning we're going to walk where we could not walk before. Good morning to you, how are you? Good morning. So everyone here is saying that you should get strikes. I saw that here. See, someone says give her a strike, Nick. I don't have the authority to strike, but trust me, I did my little piece already on the beach. We are walking where we could not right now, because originally you used to have a wall that used to run across here from basically where you're seeing those steps across this property and right up to the property above, which is 𝗷𝗶𝘀𝗀𝗄 house. That is all that section. Used to have a picket fence across it, and on the inside of that picket fence used to be a beach. Some people say it was a private beach. It wasn't a private beach. It was actually on inside land that there was a lot of sand built up and stuff. But all of where we're walking now, this is all compliments to 𝗊𝗵𝘃𝗀𝗄𝗏 Hotel, who dropped their grinds in this general area, and then they dropped massive amounts of man-made sand, that's ground up coral stone, to start this beach. However, it has built over the years. You would not see the difference between the sands now. Not like natural sands as we've had. Lots and lots of sea conditions that brought up sand from actually off the ocean bottom and replaced what was the man-made sand. There are a lot of grinds dropped across here. There's one just there for the blue chairs that you cannot see now because the sand is built up so strongly. But this was the main reason that this beach has built. This grind has been laid originally all underneath this section here that had a little cave, a little water cave and stuff. I remember catching sea cockroaches here when I was a little fella. Obviously that wasn't that long ago because I'm still a young guy, a young, handsome and adorable guy, may I add. I'm just adding that for my co-star because she would like to say that, but she's not right on the camera right now. And she's not going to hear this for 10 seconds, so there'll be no objection to that. In the distance, we are seeing two beaches. First one is by what used to be Welcoming, now Barbados Beach Club. That's a small one there, and then beyond that is what we term, us locals, as Casuarina Beach. Some people call it Sandals Beach because of the resort that has been built along there. That again, compliments of Sandals with the catchment grinds on the outside, similar to what you'll find at 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Beach. That sort of like protects the intersection. And then there are other groins that are being dropped by where was Half Moon Beach Hotel, etc. We're not talking too much about that, but that's where we are going. So our stroll this morning, just a little bit to the east to get onto the public track, back out again, and then we're going westward from here. So check this sunrise. Is this not absolutely stunning? I'm going to give you 20 seconds from here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you right now at water level so you can actually appreciate what it's like on this beach right now as though you were laying on this beach. So enjoy this here, 20 seconds of silence except for the ocean. I know you're going to miss me, but I'll be back real soon. I'll surely make up for it. Here we go. Stunning. And I know that was at least 20 seconds. I know that for sure. We're going to come back in that direction in a minute. Originally there was a sign here. There was written "Strike Jeannette." It was written across here, as you could see the remnants of it. And someone came and put a huge smiley below, so obviously they were in agreement. That was nothing to do with me. The strike Jeannette was me, but the rest of it was some other bypasser that said that she deserved a strike, and we're laughing at the same time, so they put a huge smiley that has been washed away. I think it was splashed away, because I believe my co-star probably had some kind of influence on that there by kicking water on top of it. And then her scribe, of course, representing us all. Anyone that's new to the channel, we are EMC, the early morning crew. It is a we, it's not a I, it's not a you, it is a we. And obviously the heart represents exactly, hold on a sec, the heart represents exactly what we're all about. So I just want to mention that if you had seen that scribing just now, you will notice there are footprints all over it. She came and scuffed it up, but it's too late. I already have it on film, so that's not a problem. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning here in Barbados. Absolutely stunning sea conditions. Everything is looking brilliant this morning. Absolutely beautiful. We got a little bit of a problem with our gimbal this morning. It seems to want to do its own thing, so what we're going to do is we're going to try and get it off. And here we go, back in track. Maybe because of what? Can you hear what you had to say? We're on you now. What was that you were saying just now? Are you being camera shy?
Maybe because it's 61.
Oh, maybe because it's 51, she says. I am so happy with you. You can get credit for that. Alright folks, we're not leave here for a couple of seconds because I really want you to enjoy this stunning daybreak in Barbados. Any of you folks that are on here this morning that are feeling cold, let your imagination bring you here. If you've been here in the past, please merge your visions with your memories and feel this here. We're going to give you another 20 seconds. I really don't want to leave here until we get a little bit more of this sunrise. Then we will start our walk. Here we go. Alright, in the distance, as we work from where we are, actually where we are right now, you will see this is the 𝗂𝗶𝘃𝗄𝗃 Hotel. This was originally the first property, was 𝗂𝗶𝘃𝗄𝗃. That's all they had, and then they bought what was Sheringham above and extended further up. It's gone right up now. It's beautiful, beautiful properties. I can't remember the exact figure, but it was something like 40 million or something like that, that they put into the construction of a new wing that's here. Absolutely gorgeous. All the views from the galleries on the balconies, exceptional views of this. This morning you're waking up to what I have to say is one of the most beautiful sceneries anywhere in the world you'll experience. Perfect sunrise. Enough cloud that we can look into it without getting blasted by the intense rays. It also gives us the castings on the water and the reflections and the glows, all warm and romantic. Just above here on the first point we're coming to is Bougainvillea Beach Hotel. Mr. Conductor, I know you will remember that well. I'd also know you will remember that in the darkness when I came to collect you. And above that, then we work on to what is known as 𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗄𝗏 Beach, and then into Oysteinstown. You'll see the fishing vessels, etc. Where you're seeing a tanker that's moored off of what's known as 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗄𝗏 Beach or Miami Beach, which is below. And then you have the southernmost point of the island, which is the points you've seen up there, the lighthouse itself. Oh my goodness. I do not want to tell you the distractions that are going on right now. However, as there are web cameras up on this building, I hope they're running this morning. So Mr. Conductor, hop on there quick and see what she was just doing to me, please. And then you can talk and say who is the wicked person out here and who is a good person. Of course, I'm a good person. You have to agree with that. All right, so we're going to make our way across the property here that was known as Craigbwell. This is above what you see, the banana boat and 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃. We're going to work our way across here. It is not too sure what the plans are for this property or these two properties. But as you can see, beachfront properties are amazing, especially with that beautiful elevation and natural cliff just in the distance. All right, so our co-star is not being cooperative. She is not coming with me. I forgot to train her this morning, so she's getting away with murder at the moment, and she's taking pictures, so she will not hear what I'm saying, so I can bad talk her as much as I want. There's nothing really I can say bad about her except for that she's flaunting her authority on strikes. I know this morning that she was going to give the secret police a strike on Jewel Dots and all the Maurice and our driver and everybody. She said she was going to give the core team strikes this morning. If she does not agree with that, it's because she's lying now. Hold a sec. You're going to give strikes out to our co-star, to everybody else co-star? Everybody can get strikes this morning, our driver, everybody? No? You know I've already told them what you told me earlier on. Okay. I hope you all watch this webcam. I'm getting assaulted on the beach here. I don't know why, I'm such a good and nice person. Alright, so we're going to make our way across this property and then we're going to walk along the road a little bit. We've done this before, but for those that are on for the first time, we're in Christchurch, we're in an area known as Maxwell Coast Road. This road is very similar to St.LawrenceGap, a lot shorter, but it comes off of the main Highway 7, comes down into like a resort, and it was at one time a very heavy residential area, but a lot of the properties here now rent out in Airbnb, and you'll see have a lot of different little condos and apartment buildings down here. Just to paint a picture for you, the picket fence is to run. Well, we're a little bit in on the inside the picket fence, but all this area you see absolutely beautiful white sands. They had a little forest above here, like a little jungle, coconut trees and almond trees, etc. Unfortunately, we had some cigarette bush as well, but as you can see, I've got rid of most of them already. There was a beautiful double-story home here with a balcony that went right across the entire front of it. So in the morning you would look through the coconut trees out onto the sunrise and the breaking surf. So you all can visualize how amazing this property used to be. Below, as I said, had a beautiful home as well. But the one below was mainly made out of wood and shingles. The one above, big coral stone, sodstone structure. Beautiful, beautiful properties. I like to step back in time because, you know, it brings me back to my youth, which is not that long ago, because I remember that very, very well. I mean, it's just a few years that I, you know, turned 50. It will be 51, sorry, 52. I keep backtracking. I want to be realistic and honest. I will be 52 in April, so any of you like come and join me for my 52nd. Okay, I don't know what that laughter is about. Obviously, some joke one of you all have written on his screen. Directly opposite here, at one time this was called Shangri-La Beach Hotel. It then became a part of Howard Johnson chain. It is now known as Sunbay. It's affiliated with the Barbados Beach Club, which will be passed in a few moments' time. We can enter through this property. I don't know how long it will be here for. However, just to give you another little drawing of it, a little vision of it, big wall you see across here, had a big double gate on the front section. This section is where the garage used to be. When I say the garage, where you actually park the car, not the nightclub. And they had a wall that used to run around this property here, separated into two properties. And the entry to 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃 or the boatyard, sorry, or the garage or the banana boat was just through those pillars here. So a lot of memories here for me when it comes through here. I'm sure that if you've been to Barbados before, that you've been able to immerse some of your memories this morning. I'm sure that you're feeling what we are sending to you, hopefully. We're not only sending you views, we're also sending you love and care and kindness. And that's the most important thing. That's what the EMC represents. Now, while we had a big COVID situation going on, this was one of the isolation areas that was used when people were being processed and stuff to see if they could clear to go on. And also some of the people who were put here as well that were in isolation. However, that has changed now. COVID is no longer looked upon as being as dread as it used to be worldwide and also in Barbados. You don't see masks on most people. You are given the okay to wear them if you feel more comfortable with them on. However, it's not a necessity. You will hardly find anyone with a mask on now. If I have worn a mask 40 times in the entire time of COVID, I would have to say I would be exaggerating, because I never wore a mask, because every morning I used to come on the beach, walk by myself, no one was around. So I really haven't put on a mask often. And any time that I am required or was required to put on one, it was stifling, because obviously I wasn't accustomed to it. We still see a lot, the elderly folks in Barbados, not a lot, but a few of the elderly folks in Barbados, especially when you get into areas like Q in the community, you would have seen them with masks under their chin and stuff, in case they're going to a heavy populated section of Q. they will pull them on, or if they're on a bus ride coming to 𝗀 community, they would also do that. This place has been through numerous changes. Pizzeria, originally it was a private home. Just behind here is where the 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 used to live. That's the same 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃s that own Magical Hotel. Remember back in those days, a lot of people that are on here, family of ours, lived in this section. MJ as well, Mary Jane, a lot of them used to live here. And this went through a lot of stuff. As I said, it went through originally a private home, then it went into a restaurant, then it went to a pizzeria, then it went into a gentleman's club, and now I'm not too sure what it is. Don't see any signage on it at the moment, so I don't want to mislead you. These are some of the private homes. How are you going, Governor? These are some of the private homes that have been here. Some have been turned into apartments, but these are the actual plots itself were private beach homes, or not right on the beach, but private homes that are located in this area. Over here is what we refer to as the Dome. This was a very, very heavily used venue, especially for calypso tents and stuff, and also for weddings and receptions. This is presently closed. This closed around COVID time. It has not reopened as yet. But as any of you all that have been here that have enjoyed some of the fun in at the Dome, you would know how great those times were. Don't know if it will be coming back. Not too sure what the future plans are for it. Don't want to speculate. You know, I do my own speculation about everything else. I don't speculate about the Dome this morning. Are you all going this morning? Would you all like to say hello to the world? Can you say hello to the world for me? Because we're broadcasting live. Just a Bajan hello. Awesome. You have a great day, okay? Thanks very much, ladies. Have a great day. Okay, no problem. It's all right. So we just got someone off guard. Good morning to my brother, Bill William Cisnet, family home here. I always like, whenever I pass somewhere that I remember family and stuff, I like to mention them. Bill, if you're on board, my brother, go back to your youth, my man. This will bring back some memories to you that I know will make you smile this morning. All right, over on our left, what was the biggest hotel, or the highest raised hotel in Barbados besides the Hilton. This was known as the Welcoming Hotel. It's now known as the Barbados Beach Club. As I mentioned before, it is affiliated with 𝗀𝗶𝘃𝗀𝗃, 𝗀𝗶𝘃𝗃 being like the family wing to this hotel. Hasn't changed its footprint at all. Some of the rooms have been upgraded and modified and stuff, but basically how it was before, I remember when it first opened, it was a shock to the system, especially in this general area. As you can see, it is quite high. You know, at that time we used to see 2- and 3-story hotels. Sandacres was located here, which was only like 3 stories. So you can appreciate how this was a shock on the system when it first opened. Lots of action in this gap. Nothing in comparison to st. Lawrence Gap though. It's a much quieter version of it, but you do have your sports bar. Again, there was a gentleman's club in the back here as well at one time. Don't know if it's still open. I have heard about these things. I really wouldn't know too much about them, but yeah, so just like to mention that. Tennis courts that are for the people that are staying at the Barbados Beach Club. Lovely little gap. Pretty quiet, pretty peaceful. Lots of birds, lots of wildlife around here, lots of nature as well. Quite beautiful. I'll do is a walk for a few seconds and let you enjoy the peace and quiet. I know you're gonna miss me, but I can assure you I'll be back with you in a couple of seconds. Now I just want to tell you that when wickedness came around, some people got triple and quadruple doses. I'm not going to say anybody's name this morning. I refuse to say anybody's name, but just want to let you know that some people have been given more wickedness than most people. That's why they call the most troublesome one. All the interruptions and the absolutely terrible things she was doing to me just now to make me speak, and again to make me speak or to make me jump. I will not tell you. Her magic wand is very dangerous. That's all you have to say already. You see the smile? That's what you gotta call wickedness. I'm glad I was able to capture her for you all, because you all think she's so innocent. You all think that Miss Kara is kind and peaceful. Even when she annoys you all, she's just as bad. See her? See that smile? You all would know what's going on there. Evilness, evilness, but beautiful evilness. All through love and care and kindness. Well, I should say, some of those sticks in the ribs and stuff were a little bit aggressive. Alright, so those of you who remember this gap, remember where 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Hotel used to be. This is where, what you're seeing here right now, the marl, is where 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Hotel was structured. As I said before, it was 3 stories. If I remember correctly, the one that went across the beach was like 4, maybe 5. Can't remember exactly, but they also had, it was shaped like an L. It went down here and then it ran towards the ocean. All that was taken down after the construction of Bougainvillea, piece by piece. This last piece here where the marl is was the last section to be taken down. The one used to run down the other property was taken on years ago, made into a beautiful garden. And as you all may not know, this is what they call this 𝗃𝗶𝗃𝗀𝗃 Beach. I know it as Welcoming Beach, but this is where they have a little separate beach bar and restaurant away from the actual hotel. You can come and spend the day here itself. It is actually a beach club. So I'll just stop here for a second. You can always freeze frame this, and then you can come and Google that up if you're interested in taking a day at this beach and stuff. You can come here. There's a beautiful pool in the below section that you also have access to, which was originally the Sandacres pool. So you're not lacking anything. It's a beautiful spot, lovely beach facility on the south coast. Don't have many of these in this general area, but this is one that the public can access, parking in this general area here. In the front we have, I know all of you all are going to say, I know already, Nick. This is the Bougainvillea. This is what we call the poor man's security hedge. You put out the Bougainvillea around your property, I can assure you no one is coming through it. They will have to scale it. If they're like me, Olympically trained where they can high jump, you can get over it, but if these get taller, obviously that will become more difficult. Bougainvillea has a way of giving you blood poisoning. If you get stuck badly by this here, please clean it correctly, because the outside husk on it will break off in your skin or come off in your skin, etc. So be careful please of these prickles. They are known to give you blood poison. I know that for sure. A lot of people don't believe that, but it's true. This is one time that Nick's truth is actually true. So be careful of the Bougainvillea, please do not get stuck by it. This is what you'll find in a lot of households in Barbados that can't afford to put up, or even if they put up chain link fence. So we'll always put this on the inside of it. It's called the poor man's security hedge, better known as the Bougainvillea. Appropriately named for the hotel below, which is called Bougainvillea Hotel. Going back again in my earlier years, which is not so long ago, just below here Bougainvillea is located. It had two huge beach homes on the property. Massive property, two beach homes closer up. I remember that pretty well because my family, after we sort of like moved away from Craigswell and Spinecop, some of my family, Owen and Alison and their family, used to rent the below properties where we used to come on occasions and have breakfast and spend the day with them. I wasn't so welcome because at that time they didn't want a person like me that had all of the, you know, fame and stuff around them. So they never used to invite me too often. I have to say that a habity thing because I was always a well-behaved, good boy. From the time I was young, as you all would know, I'm still that way. As you can see. Good morning. I wanted to turn around the high resolution camera for you all to see my beautiful self, to see who's the most handsome man in the world. The perfectionist known as the Bajan warrior, of course. I carry other names, other aliases as well. Mr. Superior, Mr. Olympian, all those other titles as well. That comes after a period of time when people get to know you, you know. They call me the Adonis, they've called me Romeo, they've called me Casanova, they even call me Cupid on occasion. So you would understand I am well known internationally for all different functions and feats, and this is our co-star, better known as Jeannette, the most troublesome one. She also carries other titles. She now has one called a strikologist. There are numerous other names as well. We keep giving names all the time.
Boring.
What, strikologist?
Nobody gets strikes anymore.
Nobody gets strikes. So she is here complaining, hold a second, why is nobody getting strikes? Are they behaving too well? That's because they love me. You see, that's the whole thing. Nobody gives you any trouble at all. Well, no, you all see what's going on. Strike them for giving no trouble, please.
You just told me what to do.
Oh, sorry. My sister is on the island, Tess and Jeff. Good morning to you all. This is where they stayed quite a few times at Bougainvillea Hotel. I've been in here numerous times. Never kicked out, actually walked in and walked out, never thrown out. Really a lovely resort. I'm going to go inside though. Let's do this here. Let's do a little nosy. I don't think we've been in here before. I hope security doesn't put us out. Mr. Billionaire, please contact your law firm or law firms and let them know that I'm going into Bougainvillea Hotel and we may need a little bail money. So please get in contact with all of your people or call the security and let them know that we're coming through on your behalf. This is Bougainvillea Hotel. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. We have never walked in this property before on our vlogs. Not sure if we will be allowed to stay in it, but I want to show you what Bougainvillea Hotel is like. It is a beautiful, quiet property. I'm going to keep really, really quiet and give you a little spin of this area. Our co-star is going to let everybody know what's going on. Hopefully they don't kick her out. If they kick her out, I'll have to go with her. They're not going to kick me out because everybody loves me. So here we go. A little circle of quietness. You let her to peace and serenity. Here we go. Our billionaire says he's called ahead and says it's okay. So what we can do is we can go over here and say good morning to this amazing staff. Good morning to you all. How are you all this morning? Well, we have right now 43 people viewing, and by the end of the day, over 1,000 people will be viewing you all between YouTube and Facebook, and then it goes on from there.
Lovely.
Good morning, and thank you so much for letting us come in. Can we just walk down the pool and show everyone?
Yes.
Awesome, thanks. And would you like to introduce your name, because by name, so that all your friends can tag you this morning so you can join our family?
𝗲𝗲𝗲𝗲, my name is 𝗲𝗲𝗲𝗲.
Oh, 𝗲𝗲𝗲𝗲, and you want to give me your last name, or?
𝗃𝗵𝗱𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀.
Jilks?
Yes.
Okay, so anyone that knows 𝗲𝗲𝗲𝗲𝗀, please tag her this morning and invite her into our family, because you could see from that smile alone, she has a pure heart and a wonderful peace around her. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And my dear, what's your name?
I'm Miranda Clark.
Miranda Clark. Miranda, you have a lot of friends on Facebook?
I do.
Well, get ready for a lot of pings this morning, because you're going to get tagged for sure. I'm going to get home and I'm gonna look for Miranda as well, Miranda Clark, and I'm going to tag you. I will forget your name, but I have your vlog, so I can always look back.
Lovely.
I have a bad memory for names, you know, not faces though. I love your smiles, love the personalities. Do you are who we want. We have people from all over the world, New Zealand, Australia, all over the world right now viewing. Okay, have a great day, okay? See you all later on. Thanks very much. That is beautiful hospitality, as you all can see. No wonder my sister loves here so much. I mean, that is amazing welcome, and we've been given the permission to walk down into the facility. So you can see we have never done this before in Bougainvillea. Hopefully security don't come and have a different opinion, Mr. Billionaire. Please call your security force as well. Let them know that we are coming through. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful grounds. Here we go again. We're going to walk you through here. Since this garden has matured, this place is even looking more beautiful, if that was possible. Bougainvillea Hotel on the south coast of Barbados in Maxwell Coast Road in Christchurch. Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Billionaire. It just goes to show that even when you have billions and billions of dollars, I can still train you. I don't know if you all have been noticing his comments back to me. I have called my security forces. I didn't see sir, but I could hear the subliminal sir coming from him, and that's just very well trained. I do that with everyone. I will show you right now how people look upset with me when they want to look upset. Look upset with me. If you can look upset with me, let me see. Hello.
I'm giving a strike.
Now, as you all can see, that is looking upset.
strike.
There you go, well trained again. All right, so the back section that we did not see just now, I just absolutely love the colors down here. This is what you gotta call amazing, stunning, and this is all backed up with what? The beautiful Barbados sky. Absolutely gorgeous this morning. All right, we're gonna keep quiet for a couple of seconds. It is a challenge to do that, so think of yourselves as winning the lottery right now. I'm gonna give you a circle of love from right here on the bridge. We're gonna go right to the bridge itself, give you a circle of love so you can enjoy and see what we're actually taking in this morning, which is nothing but sheer beauty. Compliments of Bougainvillea Hotel. I just saw someone say lovely, beautiful, stunning. So as you all have called those words, I'm standing up with her not because she's lovely, beautiful and stunning. Well, she is exquisite, but obviously I am the most handsome man in the world. So you all would know already. And along with the most handsome man, what should ride with him? Beautiful princess psychologist. Alright, so we're going to make our way down through the bar area. As you can see, there's a swim up pool here as well. We're going to take you around this section, let you have a look and see what it's like. Again, Bougainvillea Hotel, stunning, stunning hotel. Beautiful facilities. Again, we only recommend on the EMC. You will see us pass some places sometimes. I cannot tell you where they are because that's left for you all to see. That we don't mention, and that's because they may not get up to the standard that I have, which is extremely high standard. Have a look at who's walking with me, my co-star, my fiance with the double E. Please remember the correct spelling. Do not write any of your gratuities or send anything with fiance with one E, because I know you'll be talking about me only. Just to educate you all. As you all know, it's a very educational program, so we're going to tell you everything that goes with it. But we also like to bring the beauty of Barbados along with good service. I have personally been here numerous times with my sisters, as I told you, with my sister and sisters. As I've told you many times, they don't normally ask me to come to these places because I say that being a celebrity that I am, I tend to bring big crowds with me. So they rather me come in disguised and stuff. So if you all ever see me walk around here in a spandex dress with a wig on and my stilettos, you'll understand why that has been done. Yes, so I guess I get a little humor on that one. But normally there's a little waterfall that runs down this channel area. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful resort. One more time, we're going to focus on how beautiful down there is. I actually haven't been in here, I would say maybe close to 3 years. So the landscaping has matured tremendously. It is absolutely gorgeous. When I say gorgeous, I mean gorgeous. Live entertainment goes on around down here at this main bar itself, main bar restaurant down this section. Again, great live artists here in Barbados. Floor shows along with the actual musicians and entertainers. You know, I'm sure if you've never been to Barbados and you come here, you're going to understand how amazing the talent is here on the island. A lot of people think it's a little small island, 166 square miles. It doesn't have many people are on there that are that great, but trust me, the entertainment in Barbados is second to none. As you all will see, when our boss man, the actual master entertainment, Mr. Impact plays, he is a man that will show you a good representation of how Barbados culture, Barbados love, and Barbados entertainment is. Huge waves coming here this morning. That's where we're heading on the beach. I think that we're going to get kicked out if the security all the security didn't get filtered through. They're going to kick us out to the shortest venue, so we will be going in the direction that they will send us. Anyone that's on here from Bougainvillea Resort this morning, kudos to your whole project. Kudos for the feeling of peace and serenity that I'm experiencing down here. Kudos to your amazing landscaping. I have to tell you, this place is without a doubt one of my favorite hotels on the island. And as you will see, there's no need to exceed tree level height. Have a look. There's no need to exceed tree level height to make a beautiful location in Barbados, and this is why this stands out to me a lot more than the higher rise hotels, which I'm really not too fond of. I guess you would know that if you've been with me for a little while. I'm going to show you tons of beauty here now. Don't move. You have to stay in this picture.
You just tell me what to do.
I told her I'm the boss. I am allowed to tell you whatever.
You have like 6 strikes to say.
You can only give out 2, so I don't mind you. I have vetoes.
Again, you just told me what to do.
Oh my gosh. You all hear the kind of trouble I take every morning, and I bring this with me, you know. I love the coconut thatch tops. Lovely addition. Gives a lot more, I don't know, it just enhances the whole area as a tropical location. You have your little private tanning sections below as well. Beautiful. Look at the size of this shore break coming along this morning. Surfers, all of the inside breaks, silver sands and stuff must be going off and cranking, as you can see. It is beautiful. We did say we would walk on places that were never existing before. Bougainvillea has always had a beach, not quite this large, but as you will look in the westerly direction, this is every piece of sand that you're seeing below here is new. When I say new, has been formed because of the drop of the grinds, etc. Because all that area was sea. I will give you an indication of where it actually used to come into as we go a little further. We're not going to go too much further because we just want you to have a look and see how gorgeous up here is. But we want to show you also, as we said this morning in our preamble, that we'd be walking in areas that we could not walk. We want to show you where is new compared to where was not new before. Beautiful South Coast. What can I say? The blues of the South Coast are unmatched anywhere in the island because they have that smoky type of effect coming from the sand that's stirred up, unlike the West Coast, which is sort of like transparent. It can most of the time. The South Coast has this different tones of blue. The West Coast, not taking anything away from that, it's a part of Barbados, so it has to be stunning. Don't mind, it's the secondary coast. Hold a second. It's the secondary coast. You could see the acknowledgement and appreciation for that with a big smile. Talk about putting her on the spot. This is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All this front section here holding the sand in place, all of this growth that's here, thank goodness it's not those dreaded. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I see one of them here. Let me go and take off a leaf. Maybe this will help. So for all of you 𝗃𝗧𝗃𝗃𝗃police's convoy and her committee and stuff, I would like you to see this. Oh, look at how beautiful this is with the water drops on it. Is that not just stunning? That would be obviously earlier rain. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Stunning, stunning leaves. I so much love them. I really do, honestly. Just to let you know that I think it's a beautiful plant. That was really vicious. I feel my heart's hurting me after doing that just now, but it was necessary because a lot of people give me a lot of static. So this sort of like payback time. Seeing I've lost the authority that comes with the strikes, and I can no longer strike, and the person that is giving out the strikes is giving me more strikes than the entire room right now. I have to take advantage of that and cause reasons for it. Beautiful, beautiful Ocean One. Again, this is where the Williams family used to own. Good morning to you, all the Williams family. They used to own the properties here. This is where their main house used to be. Absolutely beautiful memories that go with that. Stunning locations. This one here, just one level higher than the tree level height. I guess you'd plant a taller tree, it may fit in, but there are some in this island that are way too tall. So we're not getting to that this morning because they're not right here. All of this again, this is all man-made beach. It's all being developed by the growing structures that have been dropped in this area. When Sandals came here, they took over from Casuarina Hotel. Casuarina used to be a green thumb hotel known internationally for their natural landscaping and stuff. However, when Sandals came here, because of massive development, the entire mahogany forest that was here was destroyed. All the Casuarina trees were felled. Everything that was here, there was all growth right up to Dover Woods, which was owned by the Adams family. That was all destroyed. And I say destroyed because I do have a little bit of a beef with this. I'm no longer vegetarian. I actually am eating fish now. I want you all hear the progress. I'm actually eating fish now, but I'm still not eating beef, so I really shouldn't say beef. You see some people walking behind us. I don't know if they're shouting for us, but we will soon see them. Alright, so Sandals. All things aside, beautiful resort. Stunning. Especially at night time when all their neon lights and stuff come into play. All the facilities you can possibly imagine are here at Sandals. Just like any other Sandals in the world, they offer some amazing facilities for all their guests. They have their own infinity pool in the front section here. They have numerous waiting pools, top deck entertainment area, thatch huts, bars. Just stunning. This is Sandals Royal, this front section we're looking at now. They have two sections. One is just Sandals and one is Sandals Royal. This is the Royal section. You enter from the Maxwell Coast Road on this one. The other one you will enter from St.LawrenceGap through the original Casuarina entrance. Alright, where are you seeing these coconut trees? This is not an exaggeration. I'm going to go a little closer. I don't mind the sign here. We're going a little bit closer than the sign. It's not that I disobey signs, just I'm the Beijing warrior and I'm allowed to annoy that. My billionaire has called already and cleared it with them, so I will be fine. The infinity pool that we mentioned before, just on the inside section. These coconut trees have all been put up recently. They had stays on them a few years back, or majority of them I should say. They've also been added to as well. Where these coconut trees are is where we're coming at low tide. Hear this, low tide is where it would have been the sea level where the fronts of these coconut trees are. The high tide would have been almost back to the infinity pool. That's in the days of Dover Woods. When it was high tide, you could not walk in front of Casuarina Grove on this beach here without getting wet. Then when Casuarina Hotel was built, that was built by the 𝗷𝗵𝗃𝗲. They used to own St. Lawrence Hotel, St. Lawrence West Hotel and East Hotel at one time. They developed here originally. There are other people as well that are involved in it, but their names come to mind right now. Casuarina Hotel was built in the actual, to the west of the Mahogany Grove, and they actually kept all of the mature trees, or as many as they possibly could. And as I said, it was awarded Green Thumb Awards internationally because of their eco-friendly tourism. However, that has changed considerably. Beautiful, again, facilities for those that are staying here, all inclusive. I know that a couple of our family actually stayed here recently. I'm sure they're telling you what it was like, what their experiences were like in this location. Just beautiful. These are new umbrellas. Have not seen these out here before. They were different before, definitely, because they've brought in some new stuff again. This is not for Jeannette and I. This is for someone else's wedding. We're not getting married yet, and you're not going to know until it's too late, because we don't want any people there to disrupt us, and we know we'll have a lot of objections, so we're going to keep everyone away. But red flags up, just telling you what currents. Safest place to swim, right here where you're seeing these folks. Just below that sandbar that's going out there is where the currents start to pick you up and take you down to Half Moon area, or what's known as Turtle Beach now. All this groin has been laid on the outside, is said to protect the actual intersection from being pounded by the strong sea conditions. And the groins below were expanded or extended, which are down by Half Moon Hotel. That's the groin you're seeing here in the distance. That has actually been put there. There are a couple of other groins that are under sand area as well that have helped to develop and hold this beach in place. There are signs up here showing where the actual resort property starts from in Barbados. Whoever owns the beachfront property up to high water mark, or from their property to high water mark, is basically under control. You just can't come to a location in Barbados and put up some pallets and say you're putting a stage on that beach unless you consult the people that actually live on the inside section, on the land side, because they do actually have the authority to come down to high water mark. And you will notice along the Brighton Beach, just mention that very briefly, we're not there, but just very briefly, there was a lot of confusion over the last couple of years as people moved the chain link fence further onto the beach because of the high water mark. However, the law stipulates that they do have control of the high water mark, so a lot of people were allowed to remain. Alright, I see a note here put on the sand that says 1 hour. In other words, she says, I'm giving you all too much time. Here am I trying to give you a world-class tour, and I'm getting told that I'm giving you all too much. You know, we have tomorrow and Thursday are off days. Remember, Q&A community is on Thursday, so we are planning to cover that for you. Tomorrow, I don't know if you do any coverage. It all depends. Things can happen unexpectedly, even for me as well. So we don't know what will be happening, but tomorrow and Thursday are officially off days, so don't expect morning vlogs. Turn off your alarm clock. We'll be back on Friday, and then on Saturday, again, want to mention Saturday. Saturday is going to be our docile Saturday with Nicole, who's going to be doing a historic tour for us. The location is going to be amazing. History-wise, amazing. Scenery-wise, amazing. Any of you that are on the island, please send us an IM that we can tell you where the actual starting point will be. I will let you know early o'clock though. We will not be starting until around 7:15 because the daylight is not really very visible in the area we're going to be in. It's quite dark. So we're going to be using more of a 6:30, 7:15. But as usual, stay tuned at around 6:30 because we may start early. Alright, we're going to do a last circle of love here. And for this circle of love, hold a sec though, I have to hold my co-star as we do this one here. So here we go, circle of love from the EMC. We love you all. As you all have heard from our quietest, most peaceful and loving person, that when you hold next gimbal, it converts you into a beast. So from myself, of course, from the person that inspires me to go on, and from the person that I'm sure you all have grown to love, the psychologist, better known as the princess, aka the co-star, CO space or hyphen STAR. There's no star or star girl in this here. She is co-star girl maybe, but not the star. I am the star. You know, from Jeannette and myself, thank you for joining us this morning. This is our version of beautiful Barbados through our eyes, and we hope you all have had a fantastic time. I hope you've experienced the love and the joy and the happiness that all of our family has shared with you this morning through comments, through gestures, etc. Remember, if you come on here for the first time, you're going to see comments that are made. You're going to want to know how someone could say that to someone else. I can promise you everything is done through love and kindness and happiness. It's just we love to banter. This is what makes us different. We come on in the morning, we share happiness, peace, joy, love, and that will carry you into the day. That's your foundation. Remember, share this with everyone you come in contact with today. Don't keep this to yourself. Remember, give it away and you will be redeemed with it tenfold. Have a great day. Love from us in Barbados. We're going to say bye for now, and we'll catch you all later on.